The Titanic. Just the name sends shivers down your spine. It's a name synonymous with both grandeur and tragedy. Everyone knows the story of the unsinkable ship that sank on its maiden voyage, a tale of hubris and heartbreak, but some secrets about that fateful night remain hidden, shrouded in the depths of the Atlantic. Did you know the Titanic had a swimming pool? Yes, a heated swimming pool, a luxury few could imagine at the time. It was a symbol of the opulence and modernity of the ship, a floating palace on the sea. Imagine splashing around, unaware of the icy fate that awaited just days later. The Titanic also boasted a state-of-the-art gymnasium. Passengers could use rowing machines and even ride an electric camel, a novelty at the time. It's hard to imagine such activity while sailing towards disaster, yet it was a reality for those on board. These details remind us that the Titanic wasn't just a tragedy, it was a marvel of engineering and luxury. It was a floating city full of life, dreams, and stories waiting to be told, a testament to human ambition and the fragility of life. As the Titanic sank, the band played on. We've all heard this, but do we know the music they played? Survivors recalled hearing hymns and ragtime tunes. One was "Nearer, My God, to Thee." Imagine the bravery, playing amidst chaos. Some experts believe the band aimed to calm passengers, not just entertain. Music can soothe even in the face of fear. This act of courage echoes through time. It reminds us of the human spirit's strength even in the darkest hours. The Titanic was racing across the Atlantic. It wasn't unusual. Speed meant prestige back then. The ship received warnings about icebergs, but the pressure to be fast remained. This decision would have dire consequences. Imagine the tension in the air, the thrill of speed mixed with the unspoken fear of the unknown dangers lurking beneath the waves. This race against time serves as a reminder that ambition, without caution, can lead to tragedy. Section 4. The case of the missing binoculars. Here's a fact that might surprise you. The Titanic's lookouts had no binoculars. The binoculars were locked away and the key was missing. Some say this was a simple oversight, while others suspect a cover-up. Imagine the frustration of those lookouts, their eyes straining in the dark. Could binoculars have prevented the disaster? We'll never know for sure. But this fact adds another layer of mystery to the Titanic's tragic tale. Section 5. Titanic's almost twin. The Titanic had an older sibling, the Olympic, built by the same company, Harland and Wolff. The Olympic was the first of the Olympic-class liners. They were practically identical, like twins separated at birth. Both ships boasted luxurious amenities and cutting-edge technology for their time. The Olympic even faced its own share of accidents, including a collision with a British warship, HMS Hawke, in 1911. Despite the damage, it was repaired and continued to sail. Yet it survived for years after the Titanic sank. The Olympic served as a troop ship during World War I and continued to operate until 1935. Imagine the strange twist of fate. The Olympic, often called the Old Reliable, outlived its more famous sister ship by over 2 decades. The unsinkable Titanic sinks while its accident-prone sibling sails on. The irony is palpable as the Olympic continued to serve passengers and soldiers alike. This fact makes us question everything we think we know about the Titanic. Was it simply bad luck, or was there something more at play? Was it truly doomed from the start? The story of the Titanic and the Olympic leaves us pondering the mysteries of fate and fortune. Section 6. A legacy beyond the depths. Over a century later, the Titanic still fascinates us. Its story is not just about a ship, but about the dreams and ambitions of an era. It's a story of hubris, courage, and the unpredictable nature of life. We remember the victims, the survivors, and the countless lives that were forever changed by that fateful night. The heroes who emerged from the icy depths showed us the strength of the human spirit. Their bravery and selflessness continue to inspire us today. Their stories continue to inspire and haunt us. Memorials and monuments around the world stand as a testament to their legacy. The Titanic reminds us that even the grandest creations are not invincible. The ship, once a marvel of modern engineering, now lies in silent repose on the ocean floor, and that even in tragedy, the human spirit can shine through. Acts of kindness and bravery were abundant as passengers and crew alike helped one another in their time of need. The ocean may have claimed the Titanic, but its legacy lives on. Divers continue to explore its remains, uncovering new stories and artifacts that add to its mystique, a timeless reminder of our own mortality and the power of human resilience. The artifacts displayed in museums and the memorial services held in its honor ensure that the Titanic's story will never be forgotten.